Greetings, mortals. I am Natus, one of the rulers of the underworld, or specifically the ruler of manga hell. And today we'll be reacting to the newest chapter of Black Clover, chapter 341, titled Hazy. Not sure why that is the title of this chapter, since there's nothing like all that confusing about it. I mean, maybe it's referring to the fact that we're ending the chapter with the way we do and then going on break, but that's not really hazy. Maybe it's like a translation thing. Like we don't know. I feel like a lot of like the one time where the translations from fan to official really seem to change is when it comes to like the titles. I don't know why it's the title of the chapter that's the most difficult thing to translate, but it always seems to be the title, nothing else. Always the title. Like if anything will be terribly translated, it will be that. I mean, maybe someone can correct me, but I'm pretty sure that is the case. But yeah, let's not discuss the translations and let's just get into the chapter. So, anyways, the first page we get a couple of new characters introduced as we have, I'm guessing all three of them screaming, "Look, members of the seven, using seven!" Not sure if this is like Iryu or the healer or if this is like supposed to be a narrator, but I think this is supposed, but it seems like someone is screaming them. As we have the narrator saying, "The grand arrivals!" As we get see three of them. As we have this guy who has an Oni mask with a bit of a scar, it's like, "Hanegatsu Yozu!" We have this guy who just kind of looks like a background guy, honestly. He's like, "Okadai Zaimon!" As they have another girl who's like Imai Kumari! As she's, the stereotypical girl, like, all that flashy. As we get to see a bit of them, as we have one guy quickly, like, I'm guessing using Uru to, like, blast Asta with it in his base form. We have that Zaimon punching Asta, as we see the Imai's, like, the whole Kunoichi thing kind of attack. So yeah, he was there. Simon be like, "Ah, the one your son spoke of. You're a foreigner, eh?" As he's kind of like shaking constantly. So yeah. Anyways, then we get a bit of him screaming. So welcome to the land of the sun. I guess it introduced it. Totally was trying to attack, which gives me this was a surprise attack. I'm not certain honestly. Then we see that mask guy be like, "I believe you've laid him flat." So yeah, as then we have the heal back. Hang on, I'll heal him. As we have the might be like, whoa. So like, is your hair color like natural? So yeah. As for they're easier to describe the designs. Omori is just kind of like whole kind of has like that generic Buddhist kind of design to him. He, uh, well, in my Zaimon has like kind of like that generic Buddhist kind of design to him. Well, Imai has like the Kunoichi that's very flashy, like very over the top color schemes, which is even more apparent when we have when we compare to the rest of the characters. While Yozu, the mask guy, has more like a stereotypical ninja kind of look to him. As then we have like a full body page of of course we have, and she's like, "Does everyone in your country have hair like yours? Cause mine's dyed." So yeah, immediately answering this, why is her hair different color? It's because it's dyed. I wonder if it's supposed to be like pink or yellow or something. I'm not certain. I'm also not certain if her tan is. So she has a bit darker tan, so I'm not sure if that's like a lot of like makeup and all that stuff, or is that just supposed to be like, or maybe she just tans herself a lot, or if that's like just a natural skin color. It's probably, I'm guessing it's a natural skin color, but I'm not certain. I mean, we are talking about very stereotypical Japan kind of environment. If you know other countries, you know that not a lot of them have like this very like. It would be weird if she was like the only one who was naturally born with darker skin. Just saying, it's probably like tan or something. Anyways, we have Asta saying, no, there's silver, orange, and all sorts of other color. So yeah, a bit all over the place with color, which is true. As then we have Imai be like, for real? Oh my, OMG! So yeah, she's like the cool modern thing. As then we have the mask guy be like, Imai, just what are you doing in that gaudy makeup and attire? You claim to be a shinobi, but certainly don't present yourself as such, which is true. So yeah, her outfit like very over the top. She also has like a flower pattern on it, and she's like very exposed. So yeah, which I guess is like a new look for her or something. Is we have him be like coming from the dude in the weird mask, like you're always such a stick in the mud, Yosuchi. So yeah, I guess that's bringing up his weird mask. Although to be fair, I saw the mask is pretty boring. Anyways, then we have Imam be like, sometimes you just gotta like shut your brain off. Don't overthink it's this stuff, okay? So yeah, wait, did she imply that she just like grabbed random stuff on and put it through it on her? Well, I guess it could have looked worse in that regard. As well, the mask will be like, "Have you no shame? Speak no further. You grossly mispresent the humanity of those in this country." I mean, it's not really all that weird. Like, it's honestly better than the rest of you who are very boring. As well, it might be like, Mini! And then we have him be like, what this country seriously is lacking is energy. That's why I've totally got to pump everyone up! Which is honestly pretty likable. I really do like her, especially considering the fact this is like what I complain the most about these very stereotypical Japanese kind of looks to them. So I do have to agree with him. She's clearly the best captain right now from the Land of Sun. And with the he'll be like, who knows? Maybe your style will catch on. Ha ha ha. Is we have the guy with the old man's be like, that would be horrific. Probably. As they have you might be like, but it's like total dorps. So yeah, I have to wonder. Cause saying like she seems to be like the only one who does this, I do wonder where she got these things, this inspiration, all these. Like you can't just do it. Like these don't look like unless she's like a top 10 sewer. Her favorite thing in the world is sewing or something. I really don't see how exactly she managed to get all that get all these going off if that's like so unnatural in there, well, it's so grotesque in there in Land of Sun. Anyways, then we get to a mind that Zaman exists, and he's like, I, for one, am in favor of these risque, exciting outfits. As he's like basically the perfect one, as he's like all blush because of it. I mean, which is kind of true. Uma's like, gross! So yeah, sometimes means because Zaman was the one saying it. If it was like someone like Iryu saying it, it would probably not be a problem. So yeah, anyways, there we have like you're having fun. He's laughing a bit as we see us just look at them in that fish as he's like gold almost entirely except for his hat. So yeah. Anyways, there we have you saying, seems you're free are keeping busy. Sorry to have asked this of you. Yeah. So yeah, they are all doing something else. We gonna kind of get the idea what's happening later, but we're not certain yet. Anyways, then we have the mask guy be like, Uyu don't know. Uyu, Zamberg, Uyu-san, as Ima is like, Uyu! For you, we'll do anything! So, yeah, guess that's these characters. We're using 7. As then we have Asta out, sleep beside his shoulder, as we have Ur saying, so, wanna give another go? As he's asking Asta that, as Asta just like, yes, please, thank you! So yeah, he's ready for training. As then we got tonight. So yeah, these are the 7. So yeah, we now have the 7, well, 4 of these 7 using guys, and they're decent, but they're nothing real and special. I kind of am getting like the same. I'm kind of getting the Spirit Guardian vibes from them, honestly. Like we get like one who's badass and does something. Then there's like that one we kind of get to know, like Patrov. He appears at least before, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they all 3 just get off paneled or something. Like you kind of get the idea. Like you get kind of memed Patrov and Flo gets kind of but the rest are like, oh yeah, those 2 exist. Yeah, but anyways, then we have 9 as we see Asta and the waterfall as he's still on the ground, which you'd think they would at least like carry him to his actually where is he staying? Is he like staying in the palace? Is there like a hut? Did the healer guy offer him he can stay in that house? Like where exactly like I don't really see like that's left, so I don't see why they just kinda left Asta there unconscious or something, or maybe he wanted to stay and he'll come later, I'm not certain. And then we have Asta Lang is like, geez, they mopped the floor with me. Honestly, it seems like you were going against the three of them in base form, so I'm not exactly certain of that. Anyways, then we have Asta going back to his Izuku Midoriya state, which I really have to wonder, was Asta ever all that like overly analyzing what he was doing? Or even like a hint to him overly analyzing what his these new techniques? Like says when we come to that transformation, I don't think he ever like really sits down and thinks about, let's see here. It's based on a contract. Ours is equal. So we both have to so it's gonna have to be something more than just me agreeing. Hmm. Like I don't really see. Was there ever like a thing with us like this? Like maybe there's supposed to be like character progression, like he's thinking more, but I don't know. It kind of feels like it's forced here. But anyways, let's go into what Asta is overanalyzing that I don't think he ever did. So yeah, we have us like none of them were even using magic or yoyujutsu as they call it here. This Zetan thing really is amazing. Close combat with the four of them made me realize uh the so which honestly I'm wondering would they all three fight him at once or did each fight one and then the other three would gain beating him because it's kind of portrayed in a weird way. I'm kind of getting the idea that they all three will fight him together while each was fighting him solo. Anyway, we have also saying that different people have different ways of using Zetan. As we, if a person's overall output of Zetan has a power of 10, some people may kick twice with each kick having a power of 5. But others will instead hit you 5 times with power of 2 for each hit. Which I actually shown because also there's like a bubble thing where you see like how many hits there were. Although weird enough, I think the ninja guy and the girl both had like a 4 hits, not 5, but who cares? So yeah, we see like this Patricia where someone kicks with 2 times with 5, and the guy punches with 2s. So yeah. Anyways, they have us to be like, I still need to work on exploring my opponent's openings. It's already hard enough to execute a perfect Zetan as is. Which is, I guess, true. I mean, again, Asta is supposed to be not like this is his first day even starting this, so yeah. I mean, to be fair, Asta, you managed to get double union on pretty quickly, considering the whole thing. So I don't really see if that'll be that difficult for you to get better next time. So yeah, then we have Asta also be like, I wonder what everyone else is up to right now. That's true, Asta. What is everyone else up to? Because last time we've seen that we had the Black Balls leaving to go search for you, which God knows how they're gonna do that. Like seriously, they even set different content or a different dimension. Not really the easiest thing to get there. Then we had the captain just and all just looking. We'll take you though, Lucius. And that's it. Like, we have no idea what they're doing. I'm guessing we can assume they're training at least, but what else? Anyway, then we have Asta be like, the sky in this country is so cloudy. Which seems like a weird detail to point out. Theorists, please keep this written down. In fact, I should probably write this down as well. I mean, there is something weird about the land of rising sun, so we'll see if that has anything to do with it. Any information about hallucination, magic, by any chance, or stuff like that? Anyways, that we have Asta noticing is we have him be like, Ichika! So yeah, I guess Ichika came back to him as Asta like, San? Dono? Chan? And he's like, as each is Asta like, by the way, how I'm 18, how about you? As Ichika's like, I'm 24. And then when you see her saying that, we also see like the statue of Charm, like that, like weird kind of. I'm guessing grave of Charm, like not Charmy's grave, but like kind of like a religious monastery, little like structure religious that has like a print of Charmy in it, like if a Charmy, like a little granny Charmy or something like that. Again, kind of a weird thing to have. Is like Charmy some kind of religious figure in Land of Rising Sun? Like if Charmy came here, would they like worship her like a goddess or something? Like one of those things where a character resembles the deity they believe or something. I'm not sure. I never asked. Also never asks about that. He just says, "Oh, those dolls give you tea." So yeah. Anyways, then we have Asta's response to her being saying 24, and she's like, "Really? I was sure we were around the same age." Not like, which is kind of true. I mean, a lot of these characters do have like a very similar age-looking thing to them. Anyways, then we have, which again, kind of suspicious, but we'll see in that front. Anyways, they have Ichika saying, "Are you considering that I seem as childish as you?" I'm guessing it's a Japanese wording thing where in Japanese words us they used have more like childish, more of a childish implication because in English it's like just be like, oh, I thought we were the same age because we, like very clearly if it's just by looks things. Like you look like you would be my age. Anyways, then we have us just like, no, I'm just saying you look youthful. Which, to be fair, 24 is also very youthful, but I guess, again, like, just look younger. Anyways, then we have us just saying, how about Ichika-ne-san? Seriously, Ichika Big Sis? Is that like a thing? Like, I don't think House ever refers to anyone who just has seen you as Big Sis or Big Brother. Oh, to be fair, that is how, like, Yakuza work, so maybe that's why, but I'm not certain. Anyways, then we have, Ichika saying, please stop, just Ichika will do. As we were also like, alright. It was Ichiko saying, Iryu-sama asked me to look after you. And then also like, huh? Iryu did? I guess I'm not sure why he's surprised. I mean, he's a foreigner. Like, he could easily get confused. Not to mention that even if financially he has nothing, everything that he gets is gonna be thanks to Iryu. Like, I don't really get why he's surprised that there's someone who's told to look after him. Anyways, they have each be like, despite his appearance, Iryu-sama is actually extremely busy, and the administration of the Land of the Sun is still rather unstable. I'm not sure what that is supposed to referring to, but I guess it's supposed to be like a bit of a world building thing. So, anyways, then we have a shot of Iryu, as we have Ichika saying, he uses Tengetsu to govern this nation, which is, it's that here in a little note, it's clairvoyant, so he can pretty much see everything and everything that's going to happen, or at least on that side of things. Ichika says, Iryu-sama's right eye is able to see every phenomenon taking place in the present. Not really explain on why that is the case, why he's born with this weird thing, or how this even looks like, but I guess it's a thing. As then we have Asta like being Tengensu, or clairvoyant. Anyways, they have Asta be like, what the heck does that mean? Isn't that just too incredible? As he's not sure what that exact word actually, which is true. Like, I don't think a lot of people would know what exactly means what clairvoyant even is. Anyways, they have Ichika be like, you fool! And then we have Ichika having a weird burst of energy. Like, even though Ryu-sama has no Ryoku, he was able to unite the Lambda Sun in turbulent times using his clairvoyance wisdom and sheer popularity. Can a loser foreigner like you even understand that? No, of course not! Ryu-sama is truly wonderful! It's like screaming, right, moving her hands up and down, like getting kind of like letting out a lot of like air from her nose because she's so excited. And then at the end of her scream, she's like, I think I used too much energy level. Which, to be fair, you still seemed like a bit of a. You had that like alien expression. Sometimes I could show you that was like a bit of an excitement. And then we have each kind of composing herself. We're like, and that esteemed person is now telling me to train you. Even if I dislike you, it's for his sake, I'll do it. So yeah, I mean, to be fair, the world is gonna end, and I'm not sure if it's like if you guys are gonna come along or not, but we'll see. Anyways, Ichiko saying that's just how much I trust him. As I was then like, are you? And then we have kind of a more calm expression, like a bit of a more different face for Ichiko. It's just like, and well, it's just not just because he's the shogun. He saved me. I'm deeply indebted to him. Shippers are getting crazy, aren't they? I guess we can throw away Asta Harem thing out the window. So yeah, we also find out Iryu saved her. So I'm not certain if this means that confirms that he's not related to them, but he could still be like a branch family or something. I'm not certain. And we have Asta having a bit of a smile as he's like, looks like Captain Yami's childhood friend and sister are both amazing people. Both yours and Iryu's skis resemble his. But they also say both have similar keys, so I'm not exactly sure if that. Again, I'm not sure if there's a brother, cousin, like, I'm not sure. I'm guessing I don't see why Ichika or you would be like, do not reveal we're siblings. We have to keep that a secret. I mean, we're gonna reveal you're Yami's sister, but we're gonna reveal that I'm his brother. Or maybe it's gonna be like a thing, we're building up to a joke where it's like, oh wait, you're cousins? Or wait a minute, you also about? Why didn't you tell me? Oh, we didn't thought it was necessary. Anyways, then we have Asta be like, okay, she's praising Yami. It's like, I owe Captain Yami a ton too. He was the first person to recognize my dream, and he helped me create a path towards it. And then he's gonna be like, your older brother is the pride of Black Bulls. Even he's rude, mean, and tyrannical. As they have each could be like, enough. And Asta's like, huh? Like he's just praising his like Asta is very confused on what's going on. And then we have each could saying, stop talking about that man. As we have us saying, you mean Captain Yami? Why? Aren't you interested in learning more about your own brother? Which is true. Like, you would think a sister who hasn't seen her brother would be a bit more curious. Although, to be fair, the two characters haven't really done anything or talked to enough, to really know exactly. Anyways, then we have us to be like, speaking of, he said he would wound up in Clover after he got shipwrecked on a fishing trip. As then we have Ichika saying, knowing him, he was probably just spouting nonsense. AKA, the Bota didn't have this plan out already, so now we are going to have to explain it in a way that will make sense and in character, but I'll just be like, we didn't get this idea beforehand. And then we have Ichika get super pissed. She's like, that man is the worst type of scum. I don't want to hear anything about him. Oh my god, this is even more gonna cause comparisons between Ichika and the whole Rising Sun and Nox training of Asta. With another character who hates Yami, who hates Yami for how he is and all that. As then we have Asta like, huh? As then we have Asta saying, how can you say that? As then Asta was like, you're his sister. It's true he's a bit rough around the edges, but as then we have Ichika saying, that man annihilated our entire clan. I don't know if Austin knows what a clan is, but fine. And then we have this like a good like transitioning shot where we have Ichika's face, anger expression going to a flashback as we see her having like a more of a stand girl, like more of a cheerful child expression. As we see it, as then we have her be like Oni-chan, as we see Yami there on the ship. I guess about to leave to go on shipping, and Yami's like, wearing those clothes that he was wearing during the flashbacks with the fishing clothes. Like, hey, stay close, Ichika. As I guess they go on a fishing trip, as we have the narrator saying, what occurred in the past of the farewell land of the sun. As we ended with this. So yeah, I guess we are gonna. So yeah, as some of you might have known, there's a lot of Itachi references after this. Like a lot of people were saying, "Oh, Yamiya killed the entire clan" or something, or stuff like that. Now there are also people saying that it's like more of a dishonor thing because the way how Land of the Sun is, like they are very big on honor. Like that's how these traditional Japanese kind of stories go with their stuff. So I could see something like that, but we so far don't know exactly. So yeah, I'm just gonna say it. I'm not really all that interested in this backstory or what we're gonna get. Like, I'm not saying it's bad. It's definitely gonna develop Ichika's character a bit more. Why she's constantly pissed off, but like, legitimately speaking, will anyone's opinion for Yami really change that much? Like, we know he's not evil or stuff like that. So it's not like it's gonna be. It's gonna be like, wow, he's kind of a douchebag in the past. Like, I don't think it's gonna be from what's his newest ranking, fourth favorite, fourth, third. I think it's third. Yeah, it's third, right? It's third. Like in the newest popularity poll, I think Yami was ranked number 3. Like I don't see people being like, "Oh, Yami is." Oh, I love Yami so much. I make him like number 3, top 10 constants like every popularity poll. But no, if this flashback, I'm gonna not vote for him. Now he's gonna be the bottom. Like I don't see that kind of going downhill. Not to mention the whole he's a douchebag thing doesn't really like have that much impact, and like legitimately speaking, I don't really know why we should really care. Like it's gonna help Ichika's character fine, but I really don't see the purpose of this for Yami's character. Like just saying, I'm not that interested in it. But who knows? Maybe something happens in this flashback that's gonna change my mind. But as it stands, I really don't have any interest in it. But who knows? Maybe Tabata will blow my mind. I mean, last arc had pretty good flashback volume chapters, so maybe this one will do as well. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah. So anyway, that's it for my opinions in this chapter. Overall, it was kind of like a generic, again, like a generic chapter. You can't really like put that much liking it and disliking it in a way. But yeah, it's just alright. So anyways, I hope you like this chapter reaction. I hope you leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more videos in the future. And that's it. I can't wait to see all of you mortals next time. Goodbye.